Tommy used to work on the docks. The union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough.
After 4 decades in the industry, Desmond Child has some major bragging rights in the songwriting world.
I've had over 70 top 40 hits, and my songs have sold over 300 million records.
When he wrote Livin' on a Prayer in the early 80s, he was far from a newcomer. Desmond already had a successful run with Kiss, Cher, and his own group, Desmond Child and Rouge. But it was when Paul Stanley recommended him to Jon Bon Jovi that everything changed.
It opened a lot of doors to work with Aerosmith, where I wrote, Dude Looks Like a Lady and Crazy and What It Takes and Angel, and Joan Jett, I Hate Myself for Loving You, Michael Bolton, How Can We Be Lovers If We Can't Be Friends, Cher, We All Sleep Alone, and Just Like Jesse James. All of those songs were happening at the same time. In fact, there was one moment where I had 5 songs in the top 20.
Although it was decades ago, Desmond will never forget the writing session where Livin' on a Prayer was born.
I wrote Livin' on a Prayer with Jon Bon Jovi and Richy Sambora. We came into the room without any idea, and there was an old upright piano in the little apartment that I was staying in that belonged to a friend, and very out of tune, and I started playing these kind of open chords.
The three already had some major momentum going. Just 3 weeks before, they penned another Bon Jovi chart topper, You Give Love a Bad Name.
It was a perfect match. And starting with You Give Love a Bad Name and topping it off with Livin' on a Prayer put me, at number 1 2 times in, the same year.
Songs don't always come from real life experience, but Livin' on a Prayer is a very personal song for Desmond.
Gina works a diner all day.
The characters were built around himself and an ex-girlfriend.
She brings home a pay for love,
whose picture hangs in his Nashville studio today.
Her name is Maria Vidal, and she worked as a singing waitress at a place called Once Upon a Stove in Manhattan. At work, they used to call her Gina, after Gina Lollobrigida. And, because she was very sultry and had curly black hair. We got each other. And my original name was John, so I started writing Johnny and Gina because I liked the alliteration. And John said, I can't sing Johnny. My name's Johnny. That's not telling a story. Then it sounds like it's about me. So Johnny, Tommy and Gina. And that's how that came about.
Desmond and Richy both loved it. Jon, not so much. He thought it was too sensitive for his heavy metal image.
Fact is that Jon didn't want to record it. So Richy and I had to literally get on our hands and knees and beg him to record it.
They worked the song to give it a little more edge, and what was originally a no-go became Bon Jovi's biggest song.
Actually changed the course of pop music with that song.
And led Desmond Child to having one of the most well-respected names in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Livin' on a Prayer is a world unto itself, and I'm just so blessed to have been part of its creation.